Hello everyone, Quick Brick here, and welcome to my review of the LEGO Star Wars 7141 Naboo Starfighter. This set was released on April 1st, 1999, and includes 179 pieces. Back then, when it was released in 1999, it was $20, and adjusted for inflation is about $37. And if you want the set new, in box right now, it will cost you about $123 and $30 used, which is actually less than it was, less than the price it was when it released, which I thought was really interesting. This set does include 2 minifigures, and let's move on to them. This is the first minifigure that comes in the set, young Anakin Skywalker. So keep in mind that the set was released in 1999, so it won't be the best quality of stuff. But this Anakin, it's got absolutely no back printing, because they didn't really do that until, I don't even know when, but not for a long time. He's supposed to have short legs, or short legs, but short legs weren't released until 2002 with the Yoda versus Count Dooku set. So yeah, he's got a very simple torso print, which I think works pretty well. So it's 1999, so that's why they haven't changed the skin tone color to the lighter, the beige, whatever you call it. It's still yellow. So yeah, this minifigure is technically exclusive to the set because of its helmet and its binoculars. Because on other sets, he's got a light gray helmet instead of this brown one. So yeah, the face, he doesn't have a back of the head print. He's just got a simple like face. He doesn't have any pupils or anything because it's 1999. But yeah, his helmet does it can move up and down with the binoculars on it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let's move on to the next minifigure. The next minifigure in the set is this R2d2 minifigure. This is the plain basic R2d2 that came inside of all of the well, this is the R2d2 that LEGO released up until 2008, I believe it is, for the Clone Wars movie, when they changed the print. Wait, no, I think it's 2009 actually, my mistake. But I don't know why they never changed the mode of the printing, because the dome is always like, or was always like the printing was moved up and it wasn't to the very bottom. I don't know why they didn't fix it. But yeah, the torso print, it's pretty basic, and I think it gets the job done. There is no back printing. Well, there is on the head, but not on the torso, because LEGO didn't release that until the trash compactor diorama set in 2022, I think it was. But yeah, not much more to say about this minifigure, and let's move on to the next. Alright, so the next minifigures in the set These are actually the, it came with 2 battle droids. These aren't the right guns for them, actually. I don't know where mine went, because I did buy this set used. I don't know where they are. But yeah, it's just the normal battle droid mode. Except for it's supposed to have another curvy arm on this side. Or on the other side, where this blaster would be. So yeah, you do get 2 of them inside the set. So yeah, let's move on to the build. Well, first of all, before we get to the main Starfighter, here's a small like, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like a little cart thing. That if you open it up, you've got 2 printed pieces on the inside, which are very nice. I'm guessing this is probably like a fuel container. I really don't know, but it's pretty cool to just have in the set. Moving on to the main build inside the set, the Naboo Starfighter. Here it is. It's just it's very plain, because it was made in 1999, but, so, on the very front of it, the cockpit, you could say, there isn't like a system that allows you to like flip it open like modern Starfighters and stuff. You just have to take it off the studs, which is simple enough. On the interior, you just have a control panel and some room to put your Anakin minifigure. It's not too spacious, but it's not too cramped either, so it's kind of a good mix. So they did include a grill piece, so that when you stick the minifigure inside there, it won't actually get entirely stuck, which is actually very nice. So yeah, you just in there, and you can close the cockpit or the windshield, whatever you call it. And it looks pretty cool in there. So yeah. Then in the back here, this is actually where R2d2 goes. So you can put his base right here and his studs in between these 4 studs, and he rests like right there, pretty nice there. I do think that the sides should be raised a little bit more so it covers him more, just because there's a lot exposed of him, but it still looks pretty cool. This is the back of the ship. They used like a kind of like a stair method or something to show that it's being sloped up. It's not the best design, but it's still pretty cool. In the very back right here, they actually use this like antenna piece to show like I don't really know what it's called, but like just the end of the ship, which I think is a pretty cool design. And I think that LEGO did use that for a lot of the later versions as well. But this can just come off entirely. It's not too big of an issue that it just like will fall off when you're playing with it, but it's still pretty easy to come off. So yeah, on the front of the ship, there's these 2 green cone pieces to represent the blasters, or where to shoot at the front of it. And I think it's even though it may not be accurate, it's still like adds like a very big contrast of colors to just the the yellow and the gray. So I think it looks very nice. They did a very good job at the engines, I think. They use these big pieces. I don't know what they're called, but they're retired now. They were also used inside the 2005 turbo tank. But I think they work really well for the engines. So yeah, they're actually you can take them off. I don't think you're supposed to be able to, but you can. They won't just fall off when you're playing with them though, too. It actually stays there. So yeah. Then on the very bottom here, this always falls off for me, but there's like a little missile right here that's connected to these this little stud right here. So it's connected to like this this base that can also be like active for landing gear, which is like, I think it's pretty cool because you can also like hold it from underneath here, which is like you can like swoosh it around like really nicely without like breaking apart. So it's like a multi-purpose like piece for like landing gear and this cannon, just swooshing too. So yeah. So there is no stickers included in the set. They're all printed pieces. So right next to Anakin's cockpit right here, you've got these two like printed pieces with like logos and stuff on them. I don't think it's Orbash. It might be, but actually I don't think it is. It's just random markings. But yeah, right here you can see there's this like printed like blue bug or some sort of animal on there. I don't know what it represents, but it's there. But yeah, the wings are like really thin, and it just adds like a lot of sleekness to the model. So, and it's also very stable too because these are all one piece, so that's not breaking apart. On their side right here, they use these like two big pieces to represent just the bottom of it, which I think works very nicely. And right here they use this piece to represent the front of it, which also works very nicely. That's all I have to say about the review. Thank you for watching, and a quick break out.